Alex Weaver here, joined by Ben Kennedy, and looking at the NASCAR Xfinity Series and the Craftsman Truck Series schedules. Exciting news here with the return of The Rock. I know a lot of fans are going to be super excited to see NASCAR racing here back at the historic Speedway. How did that one come into play?
Yeah, we've been talking about The Rock for a few years now. And this one came through our partners at Track Enterprises, who've have put on a number of our Craftsman Truck Series races over the past few years. And talked about this opportunity a few months ago. And, with the continued kind of, improvements that the owners have been putting into the facility, and then, frankly, looking at the success of some of these new events, like a North Wilkesboro as an example, felt like it was a good opportunity to go back to the Rock, and not only with our Craftsman Truck Series, but the Xfinity Series, and on Easter weekend. So we're going to have racing on Friday and on Saturday of that weekend. I think it's going to be neat to see kind of our Craftsman Truck Series and our Xfinity Series on its own weekend. It's going to be interesting to see if any Cup drivers come down and run that weekend too, having that weekend off for Cup. So excited to see the Rock back on the schedule. I know our fans have been asking about it for a long time. It's going to be a big event for sure.
Well, speaking of the Truck Series, that schedule is moving from 23 events to 25, and we'll also see a brand new track with Lime Rock Park. What decision went, or what multiple, I'm sure there were multiple decisions that went into play to expanding that series to 25 events?
Yeah, that was something that our schedule committee talked about at length. We went from 23 events down to 22 events. It's ebbed and flowed between 22 and 23 for a number of years. Now it's going to expand to 25. I'd say a big reason for that is the feedback from the teams in the industry that we've heard and received over the past few years. Is to have two additional events on the schedule just drives more momentum. And if you think about some of our existing Truck Series schedules, we would have a month or longer where we would have a lull in the schedule and back-to-back off weeks. Now with two additional events and the Rock coming on board and Lime Rock Park, 25 is going to be a really good number for us. And on Lime Rock Park, that's going to be neat for us to get up there for the first time in the Truck Series history. They have been great partners to work with over the past several years. Over the past several months, I should say. They reached out to us a handful of months ago and really put their best foot forward in a lot of our conversations. And I think it's going to be really neat to see the Craftsman trucks up there. It's an important region in the U.S. as you think about the Northeast, and being up and around kind of New York and Massachusetts area. And I'm excited to see that one on the schedule as well.
One of the oldest continuously operating road racing circuits in the United States. So a perfect fit for our Craftsman Truck Series. All right, Ben, that does it. Can you now sleep? Can you take some rest and just look forward to 2025? No, we have playoffs coming up for 2024. So thanks so much for all you do, and we look forward to seeing the schedule in 2025.
Okay. Thank you, Alex.